Yo, what is up guys? Super here, and today I got another war files for you. So another war video, season 3, war 3. So this war we are going up against I don't know how to say it, Excòm, Fortis Fortuna. I don't even want to pronounce that last part, but yes, this is who we are going up against. I brought the usual Holy Trinity. This first fight is the unblockable SB2 with strike back, Civil Warrior of course. Also, we have 29 people again this war, so this is the third war we've had where somebody leaves like right before, and that just irritates me so much when people do that. They leave like right after we find a match. I don't know, sometimes people just don't think about everybody else in your alliance, in the alliance that you leave. I don't know, it just kind of irritates me. But there we go, Civil War down, obviously no problem. Another reason I'm not going to be on the camera kind of talking about these is because these first couple fights I did them during a live stream, so it's a lot of editing. So I'm going to do it this way. I'm just going to do a voiceover. So yeah, first fight obviously Civil Warrior down. Next fight is the unblockable SB1. And I actually, this war, I was even deciding about posting this war. I mean, you'll see why, but you'll see why I decided maybe I should or shouldn't, but I decided I am. But even during this war, I faced a lot of 6-stars. There was a lot of 6-stars I faced during this war. So they had a pretty good defense. They definitely did. And this is a Platinum 1 alliance. I'm pretty sure it was Platinum 1. So obviously here, a dupe 6-star Jane Thor. Usually her S1 sometimes does, I don't know, sometimes I do get hit by her S1. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just like a delay or something that sometimes catches me. So I was definitely trying to keep my distance, just build up my poise at 10, and then like not really trying to get her to her, definitely just power drain. Yes, not get her to SB1 again, because I don't know, I just don't want to mess up and actually take damage from her SB1. I don't know, I just don't want to deal with any of that. So then the next node is yes, it is all or nothing, another duped 6-star. So like I'm talking to my alliance, I'm like, who is this? What do you guys think? And we're thinking like King Groot. And then like I was actually very surprised by this, because I went and checked their profile, and I'm like, a dupe 6-star should be on their profile. Nope, it wasn't on there, and I almost forgot to actually record this fight because it was a different day, and it's a Black Bolt. So I was actually I was surprised it wasn't on his profile, but whatever, it's a Black Bolt. I was not worried about this fight at all. At least King Groot would have kind of gave me some type of, I don't know, it would have gave me maybe a little bit of problems. Not really, not at all. But yeah, this was super easy. This was not a hard fight at all. Didn't even worry about anything with him. Now this next fight is the reason why I didn't know if I wanted to post this, because it's just, I don't know what I honestly, it's the mini boss. It's a new mini boss with it's a debuff with dismay, and it's an unduped Nightcrawler. And the way that I used to trigger to change Nightcrawler really doesn't work that great on a debuff immune in a way, and I don't know, and it's being unduped. I don't know, I just didn't really learn this new technique. I kind of did it, but I didn't learn it that much, and you'll see during this fight it just really wasn't pretty. And during this fight I used boosts, but the only boost I did not use, and I knew I should have probably done, was an invulnerability boost. I don't know why I didn't use an invulnerability boost. It would have helped me out tremendously, and I'm sorry to my alliance for not using that boost. I don't know why I didn't. So I go into this fight, and at first everything's kind of good. I'm just gonna sit there trying to build up my poise a little bit, but every kind of opening I see, I'm gonna try to get in, get some hits in. And it starts just going south like crazy. Like the evades, and the evade with the dash in, and then when he hits me, I get stunned, and it's just like, it's over. It's just literally over. But I'm down to 5%. He evades my SB2. I should have just waited to SB3, but I was in the corner. I didn't know what to do. I was kind of freaked out. And like during this time, you know, I get kind of freaked out to keep on hitting him because I think he's going to evade or something. So as you see, the dismay is taking a little bit of damage from me, and it was enough to kind of kill me right there. So I probably could have gotten a little bit more damage off. But at this time, I'm like mad at myself for not using the boost or anything. And I'm like, well, I'll get him this time. And again, though, I didn't use the invulnerability boost. I should have. I don't know why. I just should have. I was like, I'm gonna have it this time. And you know, this war costed me a good amount of level 4 potions. Like, I've never used this many potions ever. I've never gone down to this many item uses. Like, it's crazy. I'm gonna use more because obviously, you know, we'll see what happens. Now this fight, I did kind of, I wanted to change how I went against this. Maybe last fight I was just playing too aggressive, and I didn't like, the fight was over within a minute, you know, like, so maybe I should just kind of pace myself and not just try to go ham on this guy and take every opening possible, you know. So right now we're doing, and I probably, this one I should have built up my poise a little bit more, but again, like, I just wanted every opening, and then like right off the bat he gets me, like literally like right off the bat. I'm not good against Nightcrawler. I'm just gonna come out, I'm not, and he's just that one guy that I can never get down. And as you see, I finally switched him. But as soon as I switched him, you can go back and rewind this. As soon as I switch him, he comes back and it just hits me with an attack, like out of nowhere. Like, I don't know how that was possible. And maybe it was the 5-hit combo that when I switched him, he was able to attack right after and get me. I think that's what it was. If that's what it was, please let me know in the comments. I mean, like, my line said, you know, just get him this last time. I was like, he's real low. They said go ahead and just knock him out, because I don't like calling for backup or anything. So it was just, oh my, I was just so upset with this fight. I was upset at myself. You know, I don't know, I have to just, I went and I practiced after this fight. I went and practiced how to do that, the AI switcheroo to swashbuckling. It just, this fight just, seriously, it just upset me so much. I wasn't, you know, when you start losing, you just get so, I get so vented that it's like, you know, when it's loading, I'm like, hurry up, I just want to get in and get this fight over with. And already at this point, I'm like, I'm going to die again. There's going to be no attack bonus. This is just going completely bad for me. Like, I cannot get this guy. He's just non-stop evading. And, like, I'm seriously freaking out at this point. Like, heart's racing, it's pumping, and we're at 2%. I'm like, please. And then somehow, some way, I just did enough damage right there to get him down. But like I said, I practiced, and I got it down now. So next time, I feel beat up. I was beat up after this, but I was like really beat up. I was like, guys, I'm low on potions and everything. Or not potions, I'm low on item usage, so I don't know what you guys want to do. I said, you know, can you at least get this next node? And it's a science node. I got Blade. But this one is a 300%, yeah, so it's the cornered with 300%, so if there's a debuff obviously on them, they gain 300% of power. So I was like, man, I'm gonna use Blade, but I'm gonna have to do this a little differently than what I like to do. And I'm like hoping it's Void at least. I'm like, please let it be a Void, or like, you know, and it was Void, so which was good. You know, I got my little synergy going on with Ghost Rider. So this fight, I'm just going to basically just keep on just parrying him and getting those bleeds on, and enough to get an SB2, and just hit that SB2 and try to just keep on doing SB2s over and over and over. Dodge that heavy right there, and I'm almost there to the SB2, and hit the SB2. Now see, he's at full power. And right when he's at full power, I'm like, just keep on spamming SB1. You were getting enough power to just keep on spamming SB1. So I lucked out that fight. It shouldn't. That is a horrible way of fighting. So we got it done. Full attack bonus. So far 2 deaths this war. Now this one real quick. My lines took, one of my lines members took path 5 and they went up and fought this, but I don't know, something happened. I don't know what was going on, but I had to come in and finish it off with my blade. This is the bleed node, so I just went in with blade, no boosts or anything, because 10% left. I most likely, I knew I was going to have this, just do the heavy counter and I was completely fine. And this is basically going to be my last match of the war. I thought after I fought this guy that I could rush in and fight one of the mini boss guys, but as soon as I asked my alliance if I could, because it's Thor Ragnarok, as soon as I go back in to fight him, somebody else was already fighting him. So this was it for me for this war. We did lose this war, and we had 29 people. You know, hopefully next war we have 30 people. But yeah, altogether, I was pissed off at this war. I did bad, and definitely got to bring my A game next time, because I don't like dying. But that's it for this video, guys. I'll see you next war video, and if you're new, hit that sub, hit that like button. Later.